Welcome to Thomson Reuters. To begin, open your browser and navigate to your product's sign-in page. These steps are the same whether you're signing into CoCounsel or any of your Thomson Reuters products. If you have subscribed to a new product but have an existing Thomson Reuters account, just sign in and begin your work. For example, if you are new to CoCounsel but already have a Westlaw Precision or Practical Law subscription, you can sign in with your existing account. You do not need to enter a new registration key. If you are new to Thomson Reuters products and you have received a registration key via email, then select Create OnePass Profile. Now enter your email address and select Continue. Next, it's time to build your profile. Provide your first and last name and confirm your email address. You'll also see an option to add additional email addresses. This is especially useful if you have a paralegal or administrator who needs to receive account notifications. Once you've entered that information, select Continue. Now you'll need to create a username. As a best practice, use your business email address. After that, choose a password that meets the security requirements and confirm it. You'll also select a security question and provide an answer. Remember, usernames, passwords, and security question answers are case-sensitive. Once everything looks good, proceed to create your OnePass account. After creating your profile, select Register a Product to continue. From the drop-down menu, select your product from the list of Thomson Reuters offerings. Enter the registration key you received in your email. This key is essential for accessing your subscription. Assign a custom label to your registration key. This personalized label helps you easily identify which subscription you're accessing, especially valuable if you use multiple Thomson Reuters products. Once complete, save your product registration. As a OnePass user, you can now log in with your username and password on any Thomson Reuters product sign-in page, accessing multiple services with ease. Before selecting Sign In, you may also check the box next to the following optional settings. Save username and password, and remember me. If you experience any issues signing in, you have options. If you forgot your username, select Forgot Username. The Forgot Username window will appear. Enter your email and then select Recover Username. If you forgot your password, select Forgot Password. The Forgot Password window will appear. Enter your email and then select Reset Password.
CoCounsel is your professional-grade generative AI legal assistant. You can quickly pinpoint key information within documents, communicate complex details, and accelerate essential everyday work. CoCounsel applies rigorous security controls that meet the highest legal standards. All data entered is protected using private, dedicated servers and a zero-retention API, ensuring your information is never used to train AI models and is not accessible to other users. CoCounsel refers to the Thomson Reuters suite of prompts, skills, and workflows. These tools work together as a single legal generative AI assistant across all Thomson Reuters AI-enabled products and services. While CoCounsel's appearance may vary slightly across platforms and with product updates, the core concepts and functionalities demonstrated in this video remain consistent. Your access to certain skills may depend on your organization's subscription. On the CoCounsel homepage, you can run skills, prompts, or workflows from either the library or the chat box. Use the upload link to include files for CoCounsel to analyze. To enter your own prompt, describe your scenario and goal in the chat box. Then, select the Send button to start your request. After entering your prompt, check that CoCounsel has selected the appropriate skill or workflow for your request. In this example, CoCounsel confirms it is using the Draft a Demand Letter workflow, displayed in the top left corner of the chat box. If the name of a skill or workflow does not appear in the top left corner after entering a prompt, consider refining your prompt or use the library to select a skill, prompt, or workflow. Next, let's explore the library. Use the drop-down menu to select prompts, skills, or workflows. Prompts are instructions that run a CoCounsel skill to generate a defined output. Skills are tools designed to perform defined legal tasks, such as search a database, review documents, summarize, compare documents, and timeline. Workflows combine multiple CoCounsel skills to complete advanced tasks, such as drafting a demand letter or formulating a corporate policy. Filter by favorites, practice area, or category. Search by term or sort by alphabetical order. Updated date, most used, or recently used. To save a prompt, skill, or workflow as your favorite, select the star in the lower right corner of the card. To use a prompt, skill, or workflow, select the card on the right. Follow the instructions in the chat box to proceed. The left menu displays your matters, recent chats, and the option to start a new chat. To rename, move, or delete a chat, select the three dots to the right of the chat. Below your recent chats is the Knowledge Search tool that allows you to connect to various content sources, such as SharePoint and OneDrive, for a unified search experience. Once connected, you can easily search across these sources to quickly find the information you need. Use the links in the lower left section of the page to manage your databases or plugins. Additionally, you can switch regions on the fly with region settings. Region settings allows you to choose your country and language, so the product adapts to your jurisdiction. With a single selection, the UI, AI responses, skill names, and date formats align to local conventions. United States has been selected by default. However, you can switch to other regions such as United Kingdom, Canada, and Australia.
CoCounsel's Search a Database feature empowers legal professionals to efficiently access, search, and analyze extensive datasets, including litigation records and internal collections of briefs or contracts. This tool enhances research accuracy and streamlines the retrieval of relevant information, allowing legal professionals to concentrate on strategic, high-value tasks for their clients. To begin, select a database by going to the bottom of the chat and selecting the Upload button. There is only one option to search a database, so you will select that option. Your list of databases will appear. To navigate your list of databases, you may use the search and filter options, or select a column in the header row. To proceed, select the radio dial next to your chosen database. Then, press Select Entire Database. CoCounsel has added your database to the chat. You will now request that CoCounsel provide assistance with some database research. You can use any preferred wording, like, "I need to research this database to understand if," and then explain the information you're searching for. Here, you typed, "Please research this database to help me understand if a manufacturer is liable for disruptions to a supply chain as a result of a recent unexpected regional military conflict." Then select Send. CoCounsel will begin its work. The bar shows CoCounsel's progress. You can see that CoCounsel has identified that it is using the Search a Database skill. CoCounsel will provide an explanation with footnotes to the original documents. To see a complete list of footnotes, select View All Footnotes. The viewing panel will open at the right. Select the hyperlink below a footnote to view the entire document that it came from. The original document will open. You may navigate the original document with the Search and Document Navigation options. To return to the summary, select the X in the upper right. You may also use CoCounsel's results. To do so, select Download to download the results. You may select to download the results as a Word document with or without footnotes. Your results will download to your device. Legal professionals can use CoCounsel's Review Documents skill to review legal documents efficiently and accurately to identify key information and ensure compliance. CoCounsel reads files word for word and provides an in-chat response for every question. This feature streamlines the review process so that legal teams can focus on what matters most. While CoCounsel's appearance may vary slightly across platforms and with product updates, the core concepts and functionalities demonstrated in this video remain consistent. Your access to certain skills may depend on your organization's subscription. As a reminder, the CoCounsel skill or workflow is available anywhere you access CoCounsel. To begin, navigate to the bottom of the chat and select the Upload button. You may select files from a database, files previously added to the chat, files from your device, or files from an external DMS. In this case, we will upload files from the device. Select or drag and drop the desired documents. Documents will show on the screen. Once they have been selected, the confirmation banner will show that your files have been uploaded. Select Done. CoCounsel will add your files to the chat. You will now request a document review. You can use any preferred wording, like, "Please review these files to answer the following questions," and then explain your questions. Here you have asked, "Please review these files to help me understand if the documents suggest any unusual accounting practices, contain any sarcasm or humor, or discuss anyone who seems anxious about their job or employer." Then select Send. CoCounsel will then begin its work. You can see that CoCounsel has identified that it is using the Review Documents skill. Scroll through CoCounsel's results. To review the relevant portions of the original document, select the hyperlinked numbers. The viewing panel will open at the right. You are able to navigate the original document on the right with the Search and Document Navigation options. To return to the summary, go to the top of the right panel and select the X. You may also use CoCounsel's results. To do so, select Download to download the results. Select the format you prefer. The results will download to your device. Legal professionals often need to quickly grasp complex material, even before specific questions arise. CoCounsel's Summarize skill reads files word for word and provides concise summaries with key information called out. This tool enhances understanding, saves time, and improves accuracy in document review, which allows legal teams to focus on strategic decision-making and client service. While CoCounsel's appearance may vary slightly across platforms and with product updates, the core concepts and functionalities demonstrated in this video remain consistent. Your access to certain skills may depend on your organization's subscription. As a reminder, the CoCounsel skill or workflow is available anywhere you access CoCounsel. To begin, navigate to the bottom of the chat and select the Upload button. You may select files from a database, files previously added to the chat, files from your device, or files from an external DMS. In this case, we will upload files from the device. Select or drag and drop the desired documents. Documents will show on the screen. Once they have been selected, the confirmation banner will show that your files have been uploaded. Select Done. CoCounsel will add your files to the chat. You will now request a summary. You can use any preferred wording. Here, you typed, "Please provide me with a short summary of these files." Then select Send. CoCounsel will begin its work. The results include a list of every file summarized. Select the hyperlinks to view the original file. The viewing panel will open at the right. Navigate the summary and the original file to verify CoCounsel's results. To return to the summary, go to the upper right and select X. You may also use CoCounsel's results. To download the results, go to the top of the results and select Download. Then select Word document. Your results will download to your device. Legal professionals can use CoCounsel's Compare Documents skill to efficiently identify differences in documents, such as contracts, purchase agreements, and bylaws. Compare Documents reads entire documents and compares them with each other. This enhances accuracy, supports thorough analysis, and allows legal professionals time to focus on strategic high-value tasks. While CoCounsel's appearance may vary slightly across platforms and with product updates, the core concepts and functionalities demonstrated in this video remain consistent. Your access to certain skills may depend on your organization's subscription. As a reminder, the CoCounsel skill or workflow is available anywhere you access CoCounsel. To begin, navigate to the bottom of the chat and select the Upload button. You may select files from a database, files previously added to the chat, files from your device, or files from an external DMS. In this case, we will upload files from the device. Select or drag and drop the desired documents. Documents will show on the screen. Once they have been selected, the confirmation banner will show that your files have been uploaded. Select Done. CoCounsel will add your files to the chat. Enter your request into the chat. This skill works best when CoCounsel is given specific things to look for in its comparison. Here, you are asking CoCounsel to compare each state's approach to lawyers who are using generative AI. You want to know the differences in ethical duties and requirements. Select Send or press Enter on your keyboard. CoCounsel will begin its work. You can see that CoCounsel has identified that it is using the Compare Documents skill. Scroll through the table to view its results. Each topic is listed in the far left column, and the information from the individual documents is listed in the columns to the right. To review the relevant portions of the original document, go to any answer cell and select the page number link. The viewing panel will open at the right. You may navigate the original document on the right with the search and the document navigation options. To return to the summary, select the X in the upper right corner. To use CoCounsel's results, select the Download button next to the results in the chat. Select the file type you wish to download. The results will download to your device. CoCounsel's draft skill allows legal professionals to efficiently create documents such as privacy policies, emails, letters, and statements of facts for motions. The draft skill ensures accuracy and consistency and saves legal professionals time so that they can focus on strategic tasks and client needs. Please note, the CoCounsel user interface has been updated since this video was created. The CoCounsel skills, previously displayed on the home screen, are now accessible in the CoCounsel library. To follow along with the video, please open the library and select the skill filter from the left-hand menu to find the skill or skills relevant to this video. To begin, describe what you would like CoCounsel to draft. Include key facts, the type of document needed, and the tone. Here you are describing a neutral tone, non-engagement letter to a prospective client because there is a conflict of interest. When you have entered your description, select Send. When CoCounsel completes its work, you will be able to review the draft within the body of the chat. Take time to review the draft for all of the details you requested. Drafting content may often require follow-up refinements. For example, maybe you want to emphasize certain details, change the length or tone, or add formatting, like bullets. If you want to refine the draft, simply enter your refinements in the chat and then select Send. Here, you are asking CoCounsel to incorporate bullets into its formatting. Once you have the desired draft, you may use CoCounsel's results. To download the results, go to the top of the results and select the Download button.
Managing documents, facts, and claims in a case can be time-consuming. Outline a case file in CoCounsel reviews your case record and organizes it into a clear outline that links facts to claims, highlights key issues, timelines, and identifies gaps in proof. To start, select the Library button in the chat interface. Before using Outline a case file, set up a database for your case files. In the filters, select Draft under Category and Skill under Type. Next, select the Outline a Case File tile. Select the Attach button, then select Search a Database. Use the radio button to select the database you want to use. Then select Select Entire Database. Select the up arrow button in the chat box to process your request. CoCounsel processes your request and displays a status indicator to show progress. After processing, CoCounsel provides an outline of your case with footnote links to the full source documents. Download the outline in Microsoft Word with or without footnotes. At the bottom of your results, you'll find links to all referenced source documents and a link to all footnotes. Outline a case file helps you focus on building a strong strategy for your client. Try it with your next case.
Timing is very important in legal reasoning. Legal professionals can use CoCounsel's timeline skill to create precise chronologies. The timeline skill reads documents word for word and provides detailed timelines with date, time, and event information, so that legal professionals can quickly have a clear and accurate overview of case events.
While CoCounsel's appearance may vary slightly across platforms and with product updates, the core concepts and functionalities demonstrated in this video remain consistent. Your access to certain skills may depend on your organization's subscription. As a reminder, the CoCounsel skill or workflow demonstrated in this video is available anywhere you access CoCounsel.
To begin, navigate to the bottom of the chat and select the Upload button. You may select files from a database, files previously added to the chat, files from your device, or files from an external DMS. In this case, we will upload files from the device. Select or drag and drop the desired documents. Documents will show on the screen. Once they have been selected, the confirmation banner will show that your files have been uploaded. Select Done. CoCounsel will add your files to the chat. You will now request a timeline. You can use any preferred wording. Here you typed, "Please provide me with a timeline of the events in this statement." Then select Send. CoCounsel will then begin its work. The bar shows CoCounsel's progress. The results include a list of every event CoCounsel identified. To review specific events, select the hyperlink in the description column. The viewing panel will open at the right. You may navigate the original document with the search and document navigation options. To return to the table of events, select the X in the upper right. You may also use CoCounsel's results. To do so, select Download, then select the format from the drop-down. The results will download to your device.
When you're preparing a brief or motion, you need to anticipate not just your own arguments, but the counterarguments you'll face. Using CoCounsel's arguments and counterarguments skill, upload your legal document to receive a thorough analysis of your arguments and anticipated counterarguments, each supported by Westlaw references. This feature helps you strengthen your position and prepare for points opposing counsel may raise. While CoCounsel's appearance may vary slightly across platform and product updates, the core concepts and functionalities demonstrated in this video remain consistent. Your access to certain skills may depend on your organization's subscription. As a reminder, the CoCounsel skill or workflow demonstrated in this video is available anywhere you access CoCounsel. To begin, enter your request for CoCounsel to analyze a brief for arguments and counterarguments. Then select Send. Next, upload the brief you want to analyze using your preferred method. Then select Send. CoCounsel processes your request and confirms it is using the Arguments and Counterarguments skill. At the top, you'll see a summary of your document. Below, an accordion view displays the extracted arguments. You can select Expand All to open every section, or select the caret icons next to each argument to view them individually. For each argument, view a summary with footnote links to its location in your document. You'll also find suggested counterarguments and links to supporting Westlaw references. To access the full Westlaw document, select the hyperlinked title. At the bottom, access links to all sources. Imagine you're an attorney representing a client in a high-stakes sale of goods transaction. You've drafted a custom agreement, but want to ensure it aligns with industry standards. Using CoCounsel's benchmark against a standard skill, you compare your document to a sample standard agreement to identify deviations, missing clauses, and extraneous clauses. This helps you assess how thoroughly your contract has been negotiated. While CoCounsel's appearance may vary slightly across platforms and with product updates, the core concepts and functionalities demonstrated in this video remain consistent. Your access to certain skills may depend on your organization's subscription. As a reminder, the CoCounsel skill or workflow demonstrated in this video is available anywhere you access CoCounsel. To begin, select the library link located below the chat box on the CoCounsel homepage. Next, use the filters on the left: Transactional, Review, and Skill. Then, select the benchmark document against standard tile on the right side of the screen. Choose the File Upload button that fits your needs, and upload both your negotiated contract and the standard or exemplar contract for comparison. When your files are uploaded, select the Send button to begin the benchmarking process. CoCounsel processes your request and displays a progress indicator near the top of the results pane. The results include two tables. The first table lists deviations. To download a copy in Microsoft Word format, select the Download button in the upper right corner of the results area. The deviations table shows each clause, its deviation level, major or minor, the text from your document, and the standard, along with suggested changes. Returning to CoCounsel, the second table displays missing and extraneous clauses. Footnotes throughout both tables indicate where each clause appears in your documents. At the bottom of the Missing and Extraneous Clauses table, select the link to view all footnotes in a dual-pane view for easy reference. Benchmarking your agreement against a standard using CoCounsel helps you identify gaps, strengthen your language, and deliver agreements with greater confidence and precision. Using benchmark can elevate your contract drafting and negotiation process.
You're a busy attorney at a fast-paced law firm. Today, you're reviewing a master subscription agreement, checking that anti-assignment clauses are mutual and allow for mergers or acquisitions, and confirming Massachusetts as the governing law. With the contract policy compliance skill, CoCounsel scans contracts line by line, flagging clauses that don't match your firm's preferred terms, so you can focus on what matters most. While CoCounsel's appearance may vary slightly across platforms and with product updates, the core concepts and functionalities demonstrated in this video remain consistent. Your access to certain skills may depend on your organization's subscription. As a reminder, the CoCounsel skill or workflow is available anywhere you access CoCounsel. When you need to analyze the existing terms of a contract for compliance with your policies, tell CoCounsel you need to analyze a contract for policy compliance and hit Enter on your keyboard or select the Send button. CoCounsel will ask you to upload your files. You can upload a maximum of 200 at a time. You have the option to upload files from an external DMS, files from your device, or files from a database. For purposes of this scenario, let's upload files from your device. Select the file and press Open. On the next screen, press Done. Press Next. To request red lines, enter the policies that you want CoCounsel to ensure are present in the existing terms. In this case, you are asking CoCounsel to ensure that the anti-assignment provisions are mutual and authorized for merger or acquisition or other changes of control. You also want to add another policy. Select the Add New Policy button. You are also asking it to ensure that the governing law is Massachusetts. Once you have entered all your policies you want to check compliance on, press Next. CoCounsel will begin processing your request. The results will include a short memo table providing red lines for every policy for every contract. Each memo will contain a restatement of the policy, a list of any clauses that are relevant to the policy, and an explanation of the differences between the existing terms of the contract and the policy. A link to view a full analysis. You also have options to view your original document or download the table with your contract policy results. Let's look at the full analysis for affected clause. 1. Selecting View Full Analysis will give you a split window with your table to the left and the policies and affected clauses on the right. On the top right, you can navigate between your policies. Next is the original clause as it appeared in your uploaded document. Then, an explanation of the differences between the existing terms of the contract and the policy. Finally, red line suggestions with green text showing what should be added and red text showing what should be deleted. Now let's look at your download options. You can download results in Word or Excel format. Download Redline Docs provides the original Word document of the contract with tracked changes relevant to the suggested red lines. The differences are included as a comment to provide rationale for the change. Right-click on the text to accept or reject changes to your contract. Please note, the CoCounsel user interface has been updated since this video was created. The CoCounsel skills, previously displayed on the home screen, are now accessible in the CoCounsel library. To follow along with the video, please open the library and select the skill filter from the left-hand menu to find the skill or skills relevant to this video.
Welcome to the CoCounsel Use Case Series. In this example, a partner at your law firm has asked you to read a leading case on chromium contamination. Start by uploading a case from the New Jersey District Court for use as a starting point for further research on chromium contamination. You want a summary of each claim the court addresses in IRAC format. Use the following prompt. Please provide a thorough analysis of my court opinion in the style of issue, rule, analysis, and conclusion. Address each claim separately. Next, identify and describe the precedents relied upon in the opinion. Use this prompt. Identify and describe the precedent relied upon in the opinion. Provide the answer in the table format. CoCounsel will provide a list of authorities, cases, and statutes that the court cites, along with the court's reason for citing each one. After completing the analysis and identification of precedents, draft an email update to the partner. Ask, draft an email update to Susan Smith, attaching the IRAC analysis and the table of precedents relied upon by the court. Include a brief summary of the work done in this chat. I'm now using these outputs as a guide to my further research. Finally, ensure the email clearly communicates your findings and sets the stage for any subsequent research or actions needed.
CoCounsel's Prepare for a Deposition skill can help legal professionals efficiently organize and prepare for depositions and investigative meetings. Prepare for a deposition generates key questions and gathers relevant information. This ensures comprehensive coverage of important topics, improves the effectiveness of depositions, and allows legal teams to focus on achieving the best outcomes for their clients. Please note, the CoCounsel user interface has been updated since this video was created. The CoCounsel skills, previously displayed on the home screen, are now accessible in the CoCounsel library. To follow along with the video, please open the library and select the skill filter from the left-hand menu to find the skill or skills relevant to this video. To begin, describe your upcoming investigation or deposition. Include who you represent, who you will depose, and key facts that are relevant to the situation. Here, you are describing an upcoming deposition with the principal of a grammar school. When you have entered your description, select Send. CoCounsel will then begin its work. The results include a list of suggested topics and questions. You may use CoCounsel's results. To download the results, go to the top of the results and select Download. Then select Word document. The results will download to your device. If you need assistance, we are here to help. Expand the left menu. Go to the bottom and select Support. The support panel will appear. You may review support hours, start live chat support, get email support, read help articles, or access training content like tutorial videos.